back with season 2 of Co-Parenting Therapy. Rome and Jess are in a different place right now. We're very proud of that. You guys have been asking for the show to come back, so we are back. So we're going to start with our questions. First and foremost, how you guys doing? Y'all good?
We're doing good. We're doing
Awesome.
good.
That's what's
Maintain.
Let's jump right into it. First question, it's a good one. When Ash becomes a young man, a little beard, a little mustache, a little taller, who will he live with? Big question.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
No, that's the question I already asking myself sometimes, but I think I would let him decide.
Mm-hmm.
I would put that into his hands. Of course, if he's he's pretty much at that age now, but a little bit more, I would let him decide that question.
And as a person who would know him better, he would pick me. That's not to say I would want him to live with me, but he definitely would pick me. So
to each his own.
My baby is going to be responsible enough to move on his own, but because that is what me and Ron will teach him, and have been, putting into works of teaching him. But I think that he will want to live with mom forever.
That's only because he get his way more.
Get his way. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we get into the truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
He get his way more with his mother.
Okay.
You're very hard on your firstborn. You're very hard on him.
He really the easy one now.
He's easy. He's
now,
still hard on him.
I'm really not hard on him now, but it's Bryson.
Okay.
Bryson's
that
a baby.
little spoiled brat.
But he's still a baby, so
I know, right?
He's not gonna shoot him like a man.
But it's
he's still a baby. He just learned how
it's
to walk.
Him. I slightened up a little bit.
This is very important in the community, in our community. Parents can be a child's first bully. Which one of y'all could be a bit of a bully to Ash?
His father.
And the explanation for that, because I would take it as bullying too, being on the understanding side, is when being hard on him, he don't understand why I'm being hard on him. So me telling him that probably wasn't good enough or you need to do better may seem as some bullying, like I'm putting him down or making him feel shame of himself, when in all actuality it was great. I just feel as though as a dad that he can do better, and also for himself he should want to do better.
Right.
As long as you're explaining to him why you keeping it.
So I don't explain in the moment. Hell no.
Yeah, it's hard.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'll give myself
a couple weeks.
No, not even a couple weeks. I'll give myself probably a couple hours, unless I forget. So I probably next day, but I don't take a couple weeks because I don't. So I don't know what you're talking about because I don't even call you and tell you. So.
Right, he does. That's the thing. Let me pull my wig up because I feel it's slipping back. Yeah, he definitely does. He calls me, and I mean, he doesn't call me. He comes home and he tells me, I'm like, what happened at Dad's over the weekend? Is everything okay? Did you get in trouble? Because I know he's hard-headed and he has his moments where he talks back. I don't know if he does that with you a lot, but I know that he can babble on with that little mouth. You say something and it's not the end of it. He wants the last word. But I'll ask him and he'll be like, yeah, I got in trouble. And I'm like, well, what did you do? And to him, I ain't really think I did nothing too serious for Dad to go off on me like that, or for him to stay mad at me for so long. You're still like kind of grudgy when it comes to your children.
No,
especially your firstborn.
I'm not agreeing.
Actually, I'm not agreeing. My child because remember at the championship when his sister wanted a hug and they had lost and they didn't lose by a lot because my son can really play. Don't play with my son. They lost the championship and he was very upset and he wanted to be left alone for a while. And his little sister had came over there like, hey, Ash. And he was like, yo, move. I didn't like that. So I pulled him. I said, hey, that's your sister. I was already handling it. You come over like, nah, what's going on? Like, we're not about to do all that. And then the coach walks up. Hold up, wait, let me finish. And the coach walks up, and because that started an argument between me and him. So the coach was like, now let me move him away, go talk to him. And he brought Ash back like 3 minutes later, and he was like, what you guys say to your parents? And he apologized. I accepted it. My son is still 10, and he was upset. He was dealing with emotions of losing a game. He loves football. And they were what, 12-0? So they got all the way to the championship. That was the first game they lost. So he was upset. I wanted him to, let that off. You didn't accept his apology. He was like, no, I don't want that. Like, he your homeboy. Instead of your son.
It's not.
Like you could have.
I could have probably handled it different, but I didn't accept the apology because he does it all the time. It is a norm with him. So that's the hardest part about being a parent of my children with me now.
Genuine.
He does that to his sister a lot when she's his biggest fan.
Absolutely.
That hurts me because it be sometimes I used to want a blood younger sister or a blood older sister or older brother. Ashton has his ways. And Ashton tests me a lot when his mother is around. I do not like it, and I don't care. Honestly, I can work on this too. I do not like it when I'm in public and he's forcing my hand. Because he don't act like that. Prime example.
What is this, y'all?
Prime example. We had Sunday dinner at my house. Jess came over. She had a flight the next day, or she would have stayed.
Right.
She came over. My girl cooked dinner. We ate. He know damn well I don't play ball, and I don't allow him to play basketball in the living room. But mom is there. He know damn well he eats at the table. But mom's is there. He walking around eating.
Definitely.
So no. So
Yeah.
my thing is, I need him to act accordingly when I'm not around.
The same way that
The same way that he would, because why? It's still some ways that he does her that I don't like. Like, he's 10 years old. Take out the fucking trash. If your mother, she ain't had to actually take out the trash. Because if I sit the trash by the door when we leaving out to go to get the car to the garage, you picks up the trash when you with your father. But mommy, you gotta ask. So it wasn't a sense of I didn't want to accept the apology because I did, but I didn't because he does it all the time. I don't need him to say, Daddy, I'm sorry. I'd rather for him to just act on it. And this is me raising a young man to be better than me.
You know, Ash always wanted a little brother. You know, he had a sister, then got another sister, and then he got a brother, and then you know, So, and then you know how little sisters are. I am one. I was annoying growing up. I don't like the way he treats Aaliyah either. I explained that to him, and I'll also tell her. That's why I'm like, I want to get her, but I want to get her over the weekend and stuff like that. But I'm like, I don't want to get her and only for her brother to treat her like shit when she comes over. So it's like, do I wait till she get older or what? Because I love all your kids, but I love Aaliyah, you know. So, but yeah, that's all. I just wanted you to handle that different. And then people watching us, and then they look, and then you know, all somebody gotta do is look like, oh, why you act like that? Then I'm like, why you not minding your business? You know. So that's all it was. I did accept it, and then I am less hard on my son. A lot of things he get away with and shouldn't. So a lot of times I have to call Rome now, and he will reprimand Ash verbally over the phone. I can just act like I'm a call, and Ash should get it together. But yeah, he's definitely harder to deal with now that he's older.
When there's a fight in school, who's he gonna go to first?
I think he'll come to me.
Why is that?
Because he knows that I will get physical as well. The reason why I think that he know I'm gonna come up there and I'm gonna do something about it. Not that Rome wouldn't, but Rome is more of like a social worker type of.
I do more pop-ups than you.
Yeah, like a social worker. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I pop up, I'll probably get banned if anything happened like that. Like it was one particular time I thought that our son was being bullied. Come to find out, he was the bully. You know, and I go and you know I'm going up there acting all you know like hold up, what's you know? And
you embarrassed.
And whole time.
You come up there too bully.
And hold it up.
Yeah, because he's the popular kid.
And what they saying?
I forgot.
And what the school saying? Oh, we see where you get it from. You see, that's always a narrative.
Right.
So it's kind of probably better that you go up to the school.
So it's better that I do go
to with Dad.
Because I didn't even pull it up, and I caught him in the act, but I didn't catch him in the act.
Right.
So he called the girl a fat. I'm appalled because I'm like, my son don't talk like that. So of course I didn't hear it. So I want to know about. So the little boy that they said he was bullying. They said he was he smacked the little boy in the neck. Now I know when I was growing up, he smacked open neck. I never liked the plays. I get mad. So I asked. I said, well, is it out of a respectful way? Can that little boy come in the hallway? So I asked him. That probably was wrong for me to ask, but the school allowed it. So the little boy came out and I said, I'm Ashton's dad. Do you and Ashton play rough all the time? He said, no. I said, when he smacked you in the back of your neck, was you playing? He said, no. I said, okay, thanks. Have a nice day. That's me wanting to see if they play rough like that all the time, my son wasn't in trouble. Because
they do that all the time.
School is school. Now I get it that you're supposed to go to school, learn, but y'all, come on, these are kids. Ain't no child gonna be perfect all day in school.
Every day.
So, mind you, my child can go to school, be a kid. But when he's asked to be redirected, I expect him to immediately be directed.
Absolutely.
And that was pretty much what that is. I ain't going up there on the rah because I know him. He know I be mad, but I let him talk because it was one time when I was 10,
And my dad never let me talk. And I just had this conversation with him the other day, like, bro, like, you never stood on my side. You always went against. And this what comes with knowing your child personnel. I know what my son will do and what he won't do.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it was also the fact, I think, growing up, our parents were, a lot of parents just was teaching how they were taught, and all they really thought, like, we weren't allowed to have personalities. We weren't allowed to speak up and speak out about things. And I think that it was more so, I'm your authority, you do what I say.
Because I said so.
And don't ask me why. You know, like growing up black, you couldn't even be like, why? But why not? I want to know why. Explain to me. So I love that you do go back and explain. I'm just now getting to that. I will explain. I used to do it, do the same thing, not give him a chance to talk. So I will change my answer. He will go to Rome. What's the next question?
Next question. Who will teach Ash how to drive?
You might not need to teach him. I said he watched me. Like I think he watch a lot.
Okay.
Like he'll see. I catch him. He don't know I catch him. When to brake, when to not, drive, shift, how to lock the car, how to start it up. You know, little things that mean so much. Because now the driving test is dummying down.
Yeah, so you don't got to even parallel park no more. You don't got to do none of that. So that's why everybody crashes.
As long as you know not to take the hand out the wheel and use them blankets and seatbelt. Check the top. You only got to check the top. You only got to check around the car no more.
For me, I already attempted to teach Ash how to drive. I know it's horrible, but I did it. This was like 2 years ago, so I think he was like 8, and I let him drive my Mercedes-Benz coupe, and he crashed it. He backed it up into the garage, but it was my fault. I didn't get upset. He did it, and he's never been behind the wheel since.
Bullshit, you was upset.
I was upset with myself. I wasn't upset with him.
Yeah.
I couldn't be upset with him. He wanted to know how to drive, and I was like, you know what? I was probably high. And I was like, okay, come on, let's go.
Definitely high.
And I put him, I gave him 2 pillows. He sat on the pillows. His little long foot. I was like, oh shit, we might be going. He pulled out the garage and we went down, we turned. And then I said, all right, now back this motherfucker in there. And I didn't realize that he couldn't do this because he was only 8. And when he was just like, all right, I said, put it in reverse. And he was like, okay. I'm like, yo, you gotta look. And we went right into the wall, and I had to get that fixed.
What are y'all gonna do when he wants his first tattoo? Did you know what's gonna happen?
Depending on what age. Like, it depends on what age. Like, I ain't that like, I'd rather me know than you not. Because, like, I know how that shit can go. When your kid hiding shit from you, it can go one or two ways. So, like, it depends on what age he is. Because we're in a different world now.
What if he's 12 and you sneak and go get one?
Now he might get his ass whooped.
Definitely whooping
like
his
12
ass. For
sure,
now. Whooping his ass down
he gonna get his ass whooped.
All around town.
You know, 16, 15, 16, 17. I know what it's like now to have young athletes.
That's the thing.
It's the thing now, which is it ain't bad for me because, you know, like I said, a lot of these young kids' tattoos I see that's in the athletic world, they mean something. I'm looking at them.
But Ashboy is a punk. He ain't gonna be able to sit through all of that.
He don't need like his head done.
He ain't gonna like, he don't like that shit. He don't
we
like
crossed
that.
them tracks when we crossed them.
But I don't think he's gonna want a tattoo. I don't think he's gonna want it because he don't like needles at all anyway. So like just needles, the thought of needles scare him. He hates it. He hate being pinched.
But he might change because okay.
You ain't
touching me the fucking needle.
All right. I don't think you're gonna want any.
What are y'all gonna do when y'all first catch him high or drunk?
Like for me, if I catch him high, I'm gonna be like, first of all, what is you smoking? You know, it depends because, you know, it's different strands out here. I would definitely want to know where you get it from. I need to know if the plug is from the streets or if it's dispensary or whatever. I need him to be safe. If you're going to do it, I want you to do it safe. And I might want to let me hit to see if it's, you know, a good brand or not. I need to hit it and see. Drinking, I don't think he's gonna even want to do that because of his dad. Okay. I don't think he's gonna want to drink because Rome don't even enjoy drinking anymore. So I think that he wouldn't want to drink, but he'd probably do a little edible smoke here and there because I probably make it look fun, and it is. So but it's not good at the same time. So
if I was to catch him, of course, I would be against all of it. Like I just don't want any of them to do that.
But
you gotta try it.
Yeah.
To see if you like it or not. He might try it, stumble, like, nah, fuck that, I don't like that. Never again. That's how I was with weed.
Yeah.
Or he might like it, but in a case of like, I was just always enforcing, try to teach him that, try to do it socially. Like occasionally. Like,
if you have to do it.
If you have to, like, don't make it like a priority where you gotta get up and do it. Because then that's when you're going down the wrong lane.
Yeah.
I definitely be against it. Against it, but you gotta live. You gotta try things out. So.
And my thing is, the more you tell a child, you better not, no, the more they want to do it. My parents were like that. My mom and my dad wanted to, more so mom was in my back drilling me about not smoking, not having sex, that made me want to go out and do everything. Not stealing cars. First of all, we're reverting back to season 1, and I'm gonna tell you, mind your business, because we're definitely come a long way. So don't take it back.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, because I don't steal cars, I buy them now. What's the next question?
Who will he lie with?
Me.
Who will he lie with?
When
you say that, what do you mean?
Like, tell like not more so he got in trouble, or just more so like what he's scared the other person's gonna find out. Like, who will he go to lie with first?
Oh, he'll lie with me. Oh, for sure. He'll lie with me. I make him more comfortable lying with me than his father don't like to be lied to, lied about, lied on. Rome is definitely not that dad. He'll lie with me. If I ask him, I'm like, yo,
has he ever? So give me an example of one time he lied with you. So
Kanan and his mom. That's Kanan and his mom. Lie together.
Not Rock. Right, not the 50 Cent show.
That's them.
Yeah, oh my God, there's so many. He's like, first of all, it would start off petty. Like, I would like, yo, tell your grandmother I get back in town on Monday instead of Sunday, so I can, go out tonight. And he'd be like, all right, if you give me some V-Bucks, I'm like, shit, got that.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So yeah, he'll bribe me. He'll bribe me and I bribe him. And yeah, but he'll do it if it comes with a reward. So now, definitely lie.
Now she know.
Yep. Yeah, I know. And that's all it really has ever been, just me lying to my parents, him helping me. Because they believe him. Or anything he say, he's very spoiled. They believe him. So it's always been like that.
Does he lie with you, Rome?
No.
Everything is street cut deal. Like,
he'll lie too wrong before he lie with you.
He might lie. Yeah, it be little petty stuff.
Yeah.
Like Bryson will come in there, be like, "Daddy, Asher hit me," and Bryson will be mad, but like he'll be stick his chest out, and I'm like, "Asher, did you hit me?" Like, no. But I know he really hit him because that's what they do. But it be little petty miscellaneous shit. But as far as the big stuff, no.
Do either of you believe in gentle parenting?
Gerome does.
Okay.
To a certain extent.
Okay.
I'd rather be able to, and this is for because we out in the public a lot.
The reason why I say that you've never been physical with.
So I'm not. Kids. So, but in the sense of I'm getting older now, I got time for all that other shit.
Okay.
And I be out in public with all of them.
All
it's
6.
hard. So it's hard. So like I be really wanting just my voice or my facial expression to set the shit straight. And I've been doing good. Only time I really have problems is when one of their moms is around. That particular child tests. But I don't know.
Because I think all of the moms, me including myself, I think all of us spoil them a lot more
that's
than
not
you
spoiled.
do. They get away with a lot more.
That's trying to get them
us.
out your face and being easily manipulated.
Excuse me, first of all, if we want to talk about manipulation, they get that from where? Oh, all right.
I ain't saying they don't get it from me. I'm just saying y'all easily influenced.
And you easily manipulate women all day, every day. So
hey, that's why I'm trying to fix it within my future.
Yeah, put it on the table.
Because it ain't about me no more. It's about them.
Bryson!
Uh-oh. Check on the room.
Oh, he wants something from one of his sisters. So tell him he gotta be quiet.
Go give him a phone, Ashley.
No, look, are we still rolling?
My phone is right there.
Oh, okay.
That's
give
what
him
he
the
had.
phone
My
just
phone
to
is
shut
like
him
he had
up.
my phone.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is. He had my phone.
But you can't, y'all be like, you better shut the hell up, and he don't shut up?
I mean, I can, but the door is shut.
Oh, gentle parenting.
Yeah, okay.
What's your favorite thing to do with Ash?
Well, it's a lot. I think now more, I like shopping with him.
Y'all bond more?
Not even bond more, just I like to see what he likes. Like, I don't know where he get that from, because it ain't me.
His taste?
Or he be asking some wild. I'll be like,
oh, he gets it from me.
I'll be like, yo, but no, that, we vibe, like listening to music, car ride. I think more so because I always used to want to do that with my dad, so I try to do that.
You listen to his music?
He pretty much like the music I play.
All right.
He don't ask for the aux cord or the Bluetooth and none of that. But like, I just like sometimes when it's just me and him just riding, like I might just drive like an hour, just vibe, listen to music. It's a meditation to me. So yeah. And then of course on the athletic side, I think I need to do more as far as that, like make more time for him in that aspect. Oh, other than whipping his ass in Madden. Yeah, I figured it out.
Oh, you beat him in Madden now?
Yeah, I'm whipping his ass. No, you don't. You're lying. I'm sorry, you're telling a tale. I'll be whipping his ass.
See, that's gentle parenting shit. I don't even know about the tail. You lying.
Nigga, pick your play.
No.
Wait for you pick your play, then try to pick his play. Yo, I hate playing him in everything, though.
He's definitely a little cheater.
So you gotta figure out how to cheat with him. Like, he'll sit on your play, but he'll get the middle linebacker and sit on everywhere he know you going. All right, cool. All right.
My favorite thing to do with Ashton is to cook. He's starting to cook with me now. And I love that because that means he's growing up. He's going to probably cook for his mother. He makes breakfast, we make breakfast, we bake.
Oh, I'm glad I know that now.
Yeah, he cooked,
Okay, yes, okay. You know what,
that's good.
You're gonna get your own stuff for now.
Another thing that we like to do is we like to go to the movies together. He likes Cinnabons. We like to go and we have movie night at my house because I have a theater at my house. So we like
don't even going there yet. Y'all be in the room.
Okay, what's up with your house? So
I use every room in mine. Shit, hey, over there it's different.
Yeah.
Next question: What's your worst fear for Ash?
Mine's is, I don't think it's beyond my control, but I think it is, if that makes sense. My biggest fear for him, it would be resent his father. And I say that because as a parent, as me personally, father's prayer ain't no rule book.
Yeah, no.
You just do what you think you're doing right, but also trying to give lessons in that matter. Like, I don't want him to feel like, oh, I'm hard on him or I'm doing this because I don't like him or I just want to do that. Like I always tell him, like, bro, like if you're doing what you're supposed to do, I don't say nothing to you. I don't bother you.
Yeah.
Why I don't? Because I know me. I don't like being bothered. His ways is my ways. And I said this the other day on a post. Like, he's getting older, he's my oldest. He's getting my ways, good and bad. I'm just trying to correct the bad.
What's your worst fear? Yes.
My worst fear for Ashton? You know what? I never ever thought about that. That'll be something that I honestly would say I have to think about. I don't know. I don't have a fear, probably because I don't think like that. And another thing for me, I always feel like I can fix everything. I always feel like I can do everything. There's nothing that I can't do. And I became like that being an adult, growing into an adult. As long as it's in my control, nothing is gonna go, so I don't even think like that.
What do you see in him that you see you in?
You answer and then I'm gonna answer. Okay, all right, listen. First. So I'm gonna answer for Rome first and then I'm gonna let Rome answer. He gets his nonchalant attitude from his father. He gets, when people are talking to him, he gives them very minimal, and this is what I'm so confused about, because Rome is a very social person. He's a very social butterfly, but when it comes to I guess strangers or whatever, it depends on who you are. He's not that he's shut down, but he just be like, yeah, I'm good. It's a wall. He already, and I'm like, you're 10. Why do you have such a wall up? Like you've been through some shit or something. But he gets that from him. Attitude, his anger streak comes from him. Now I have one too. I'm not completely calm and always wholesome or whatever, but it's trigger. Rome has triggers. I just get mad at certain shit. I don't have triggers. Rome has triggers, things that he's gone through and things that are still traumatic to him after going through his phone, I realized he's a very loyal person too. He's loyal to his friends. He gets the loyalty part from me. I'll say that. Rome is big on loyalty too. Faithful and loyal is two different things.
I love the young man he's becoming. And I always try to put myself in his shoes, something my dad never did. I understand that my son lives 3 different lives as a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
He lives mom life, dad life, grandparents life.
And then he still got his own.
Then he still got his own life. And to still be an A student.
Yeah.
You know, my son is ranked
Straight
80.
A.
My son is ranked 80 percentile on the nation on a math level. So, you know, they wanted to skip him. I'm like, no. So, okay, well, can we put him in the 6th grade math? I'm like, what benefit is that for him on his resume? Now, I know, because, you know, that's my lane. You know, like I told my dad the other day, said, man, I was 10 years old, man. I lost my mom, and you just basically, like, said, fuck me. So here it is, I put all of that into my son and just want the best for my son on both ends. Not saying he got to be lollygag, hee hee ha ha. No. Always respect your peers, your elders, everybody around you. Always do what's right. You know, never do things for the possession of others. Live your life, man. You know, Jesus Daddy gonna always be there, right or wrong. If you got a problem, man, you're gonna address that problem. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
You know,
let's leave it to the next question. What do you see that he does better than you at his age?
Math.
And what else? It's some other things.
Math. I'm gonna say he's a quicker learner. That right there is big to me because I'm like, damn.
Madden, you just admitted.
Madden, no, I be whipping. No, he can't beat me in Madden.
Okay, not anymore.
No, he can't beat me.
Okay.
But playing the game, I don't play the game. I started playing the game because my son played the game. I've never been a game, even growing up. I do that because that's a bonding time too. I forgot to mention. Like we play the game.
With him.
We play the game. You know, I know that he likes that. You know, sometimes we don't really want to be outside or driving.
Nope.
We play the game.
Don't.
But
yeah. What was the question?
What does he do better than you at your age? I mean, at his age.
What does he do better? Oh, when I was 10. What?
What
does he do better? Oh, all right. Math. Okay, I thought you meant that. Oh, nothing. Nothing. When I was 10, I was just
I said math.
Everything a parent could imagine having as a child. So nothing. He does nothing better than me.
He will never be half
never.
that person.
And not even half, sweetie. What?
What advice can you both give to a young co-parenting couple that's on the outs, raising a child, and they both button heads? What advice can you give them both, those two young people?
Stop sleeping with each other. Do not sleep with each other. If you guys know that, if you guys can realize it's bigger than you and it's about a life that you created together, and this life is going to grow up to be you or that other parent one day. And who would you rather? You have to say to yourself, who would you rather your child be? You can't say you when you got all this shit going on. You can't say the other parent and they got shit going on. Y'all, you have to realize it's bigger than you. You have to get past those feelings because that child don't have nothing to do with that. I see bitter parents all the time in my family, friends. You know, we know people and we try to help them as well. You know, we try to help them. And that is why we brought back season 2, because we will be sitting down with other couples, helping them create healthy spaces for their children to grow up in, even if they're not going to be together. You know, we actually wanted to gear toward parents that don't even want to be together, that know they can't, but they can't stop sleeping together, you know, because they're safe, they're comfortable there, or they double back, or they, you know, and Rome got all of the advice on that. I only got one of him and one of the child. But that's why I brought him back for, because he's been in every situation possible that you can think of with the mothers, with all of us, all with the mothers of his children. So he's the best for this, best candidate for this. So
I would say when co-parenting, you know, child is a priority and intimacy has to be taken out.
Yes.
Especially intimacy without an understanding. Let me elaborate on that too. But anyway,
yeah, please, because what you
intimacy
mean?
without an understanding. Intimacy without an understanding meaning y'all don't know if y'all want to be together, y'all don't. Now you can be intimate and still co-parent's great.
Okay.
you know, and you could be intimate and co-parent bad. So for the bad side of that, because like I said, we are human. Patience, consistency, and understanding. Understanding that other parent is not going to act on certain situations as you may act. And I think those 4 things can be, you know, there's many, many, many more. But I think those 4 things can be a great factor.
Communication.
Yeah.
Please talk. Even if conversations get uncomfortable, sometimes you have to be willing to have an uncomfortable conversation to get through to somebody for your child. It's bigger than y'all. And we realize that it's bigger than us. Also, me and Ron were different. We stopped being intimate when Ash was like, what, 2? 6 months. Like,
that was
all right, no, because you definitely tried to spin a block and hit this. Come on with all that.
That was the break off.
It was a break off, and then
1, 2.
You didn't want to see me with nobody else because you was like real bad infatuated. But you still wanted to go have your cake and eat it too because I looked real good.
Ain't that's what you're supposed to do?
What, have your cake and eat it too?
I mean, I don't want
extra
cake,
songs.
Eat it.
Yeah, hella lawsuits.
No, that's
we're not gonna.
6 months we broke it off.
6 months I broke up with him.
You did not. Stop lying.
Right over East Baltimore,
Oh my God.
And
I'm gonna let you have that.
And when you picked yourself about the gutter. And when you picked yourself about the gutter, another girl came along and you went with that. That's how you used to maneuver back in the day.
That's not how it went.
But communication is everything that we need. And this is why we are good friends and family and pals.